You might want to start a YouTube channel, and the question is how to name it. Or you might already have a channel and you want to change the name. Recently, my friend Jason asked me if it's okay if he changes the name of his channel. And for all of you who are interested in this, and also for my friend Jason, I'm making this video. So make sure you stay till the end because we will talk about typical mistakes, about pluses and minuses of different ways of naming your channel. So let's dive into it. And before we do that, if you're new to this channel, I'm Nadia, and here we talk about business and self-development, so consider subscribing and hit the notification bell not to miss new videos of mine. The name of your YouTube channel is basically your brand names, and let's see how big brands choose their names. Well, the name should be easy to remember. That's very important. Yeah. So no long names, and don't use like big letters and small letters all together. Don't use any numbers in your channel name. And if you concentrate on your personal brand while making your YouTube channel, then for sure your YouTube channel should be called as you are. But it's also totally fine to change your name, to change your name for business reasons. I also talk about it in my video on personal branding. I'll put a link in the description below, so watch those videos on personal branding after you watch this one. So this is one of the most typical mistakes of naming your channel if your channel's name is difficult to remember. So the ideal name would be, if people call you on the phone and you tell the name of your channel and they don't ask how to spell your name, they know immediately how it looks like. The second mistake is related to the fact that before you name your channel, it's good to check who else is using this name already. And if there are already channels with the same name and people already have, a couple of hundred subscribers and post regular videos, it makes no sense to compete with those channels. Because they're already kind of successful and you will be brand new and it will be difficult. And yeah, why? Subscribers will mix it up, and YouTube algorithm will also mix it up, those 2 or 3 channels with the same name. So, and you want to stick out. So please make a research before you name your channel and make sure somebody else is not using it already. So those were typical mistakes. Oh, the sun is shining really, really a lot now. So now let's talk about like typical ways to call your channel. One would be picking up a random, like foreign name, which sounds good, and you can use it for a while if you are not sure how your channel develops. Yeah, then later you can change the name when you already know what you want to talk about, you already know your niche and so on. So you can start with that. It's not the best way, but it's you can use that as well. The second would be that the name of your channel is actually your name, and I personally really like this. And the name of my channel is Nadia, and this is my name, my real name. And I think in many cases, not in all cases, but in many cases on YouTube, we are building up our personal brand. This is what we are doing, additionally to other things. So, and by the way, I have really, as I mentioned, a couple of videos on personal branding. Make sure to check them out. Yeah, the link is below, so don't go away from my channel before you check them. And when you build your personal brand, then it makes sense to make people remember your name and remember your face. Yeah, so in case people actually see your face on your YouTube, then it's totally fine to use your name for this channel. And of course, this This way works better if you already have some audience, on other platforms, so you can send them in here, because otherwise it's kind of difficult to get new subscribers, because people will not search your name on YouTube. I suppose people don't search my name on YouTube, or maybe they do, but they usually search actually what they want to watch, yeah. So, but still, as we are building our brand, we will become more and more known to those people who subscribe and follow and want to communicate with us, want to be part of our, you know, yeah, of our community. And then your name will actually make sense in the future much more. So you can start with your name and just make sure that you use all the other, uh, that you use the keywords in your title, in your description, in your tags, so that people can find your video. But otherwise, it's totally okay, and I would also recommend that. And also your name, as we said, if it doesn't sound good or if it's too easy to pronounce, really consider changing it for business purposes, but don't change it too often, change it once and forever. So for that, you will also probably need some time to figure it out. And if you want to name your channel right away, again, you could start with some, as I mentioned, some foreign word which sounds good. The next way to name your channel is actually, and this is a very great one as well, is to use the keywords in the name of your channel. Yeah, if your YouTube is about how to use YouTube or Instagram or social media, then you can use those keywords, but make sure it's not too long. Yeah, you can also put the name of your company. If you have a company, yeah, you can put the name of your company and then also a keyword altogether, as long as it still sounds, readable, that people can easily pronounce it and spell it. But otherwise, it's a great way and the only way to get additional subscribers from the name itself. Yeah, just from the name itself, that people will search it and they will go to your channel immediately. As I said, to use this option, you need to know from the beginning what your channel will be about. And for many people who start, it's not easy, to figure it out. So it's more for people who already know the brand, the name of their brand. They've already been working on their brand or their company name, and now they decided to do something additional, to use YouTube for promoting it. Then it's easy. So the best would be if you name all of your social media, your YouTube channel, your domain name the same way. And if you're serious with your business, with your project, then for sure you need a website. Yeah. And by the way, if you want to register a domain, then you can use an affiliate link below, and this way you'll get a domain for free for 1 year and a discount for hosting your website. So yeah, go ahead. So the idea is that you use the same name for all your platforms, yeah, be it your website, your social media, and so on. Otherwise, you confuse people, and it's just makes really no sense to do that. In whichever way you choose, be it your personal name or the name you pick up, or be it some name of the company or some keywords, combination, the most important is that the videos you make and the metrics you use and the the impression people get from your channel, because first this is what they get, yeah, and this is what they start liking, and this is why people subscribe, and they will not necessarily remember the name of your channel right away. Yes, so maybe later, if they watch it for a long time, they will. So you don't have to make such a big, it's not such a big thing, even though it's pretty big thing, but it's yeah, it's less important than other things. So don't make such a big deal out of it. This is my point here. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that it's good to check your competitors. And of course, not because you want to copy them. No, you don't want to copy the names as we mentioned, but you might get some ideas, ideas that people already use and that are successful. And then maybe it helps you, to pick up your own unique creative name. And I also wanted to thank Jason again for asking this question. And yeah, make sure you continue watching some of my useful videos on how to use YouTube for business and how to build your personal brand. So see you in those videos. And otherwise, yeah, new videos coming next Tuesday.